Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J, and today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial using black owned brands, but my main focus is going to be on Colored Raine products. So Colored Raine recently came out with some makeup brushes, which I have here, which I am going to be using in this video. They also came out with some liquid lipsticks, but still hasn't arrived, so I've been putting off doing this video, but we're just gonna push on, and I'll probably do a lip swatch video separately and upload that when they do arrive. But I also have the Juicy Boost palette, which I have used on my Instagram, but I've just never used it on my YouTube. So we're going to be playing with that, and I'm probably going to dip into the Vivid Pigment palette as well, just for some supporting colors. But I'm going to try my best to use predominantly black owned brands today. I've got foundation from Beauty Bakery, I've got highlighter from Kikaye Cosmetics, you know, concealer from Uoma Beauty, my favorite concealer. So I've got products to use today. I also want to make this a makeup tutorial and then come back at the end and tell you guys my thoughts about some of these products that I've never featured before on my channel, and just let you guys know my thoughts about them and give you guys a quick review about them. So if you're interested, to be honest, I don't know what look I'm gonna create. You probably know more now watching me than me in real time. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing what look I create, I'm gonna put on some music and really vibe to it, then definitely keep on watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy makeup tutorials and reviews as well, and let's jump right in. Like I'm gonna get lipstick on my teeth, so bear with. And this is the finished look, guys. I really love the way the look came together. The lipstick that I'm wearing is from Raine, but I believe it's a lip lacquer. So this is the Mistress. It's either a lip lacquer or a lip gloss because it's not drying down. Hence why the stain on my teeth. But anyway, this is the finished look. I just want to give you guys my quick thoughts about the makeup brushes. As I mentioned, Raine recently came out with these makeup brushes. You can buy the entire set for $60. I believe it's on offer on their website, or you can split it into eye and face brushes. The set is called the Signature Brush Collection. You can also buy the brushes individually if you just wanted to stock up on some extra brushes. Like for me, I really love blending brushes, so I wouldn't mind stocking up on the blending brushes. Or you can buy them as a set, so you can get the face brushes, or you can buy the eye brushes, or buy the entire set. I don't believe my discount code works on the entire set, but I think it does work on the individuals. As you guys know, that I do have an affiliate code with Colored Raine, which is Medea J, and it'll get you 10% off your order. I really do love these brushes. These are really well made. These are really well made brushes. The handles are plastic. It is synthetic bristles. It's vegan. It's cruelty free, and I just love the brown ombre effect of the brushes. It does have a little bit of weight to it, so it's not like your cheap feeling type of brushes. It does have a little bit of weight, and I do love the chrome that comes with it. It just matches the brush really nicely. The face brushes are super soft and, you know, really fluffy on the skin, and the eye brushes, I really do appreciate the fact that you get 3 different sizes of blending. I really like that in a brush set, because let's be honest, like, we're all done with the spoolie. Like, nobody needs that. We've got like a million already in our collection, but you can never have enough blending brushes and eyeliner brushes. So I'm really super appreciative of the set, of the brushes that they chose to put in the set. So I do recommend these brushes if you're looking for new brushes to add into your collection, or you're looking for an all-round brush. There is one brush that I'm missing, which is more like a packing type of brush, so you might want to buy that individually. So you might want to get that individually, but for the most part, you get all the essential brushes that you need in this signature collection. And then moving on to the Juicy Boost palette. I've never reviewed this palette on my channel, but this comes in this format and also comes in the small book format, both of which are exactly the same color story, exactly the same colors, exactly the same price, but it is your preference if you like a dashboard type of eyeshadow palette, or you like the flip over, you know, like the mini palettes that people love to travel with. It's really up to you what you prefer. Both of them come with a mirror, both of them come with exactly the same shades. Now this is a pressed pigment palette, just like the Vivid Pigments palette, which means that the base that you lay down is very essential for the performance of this eyeshadow palette. Now the base I initially used has no grip, because that's what I normally use with my pigment eyeshadow palettes, but for some reason it just wasn't working with this. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had to change it up to a stickier base. So it's gonna be trial and error. A lot of these pressed pigment palettes tend to work with bases that just allow the shadow glide on, but for some reason it was just getting patchy in one area, so I had to switch up the base. But when I switched up the base, I was able to get the intensity that I was looking for, the color, the pigmentation, and the payoff. So I would say that if you're not comfortable with pressed pigment palettes, you're definitely gonna struggle a little bit with this one. You do get 3 dazzlers that come on the side. These are not glitters. These are more of like that eyeshadow that you kind of like have to really blend it in for you to get the full color payoff. I find these a little bit irritating on my eye because my eye is very sensitive, so I tend to not use those, but I do love the fact that you get way more matte shades than the 3 dazzlers in here. The color story is very pretty. I do love the different rolls. For me, I like to look at eyeshadow palettes in sections. So this to me is a color story. This is a color story. This is a color story. And obviously you can mix and match if you like. It is your eyeshadow palette. I do wish that there were a few darker shades in this palette. But if you've got the Vivid Pigments palette, then you're fine, because you can get darker shades in that palette, which is what I did today. So I do love this palette. I think it's very pretty, very spring summer inspired. I would definitely say that it has quite a lot of fallout. If you guys saw me packing on the coconut watercolor Like it had a lot of fallout on my face. So bear that in mind when you're using this palette, that you probably want to do your eyes first, or you want to keep tapping it off. But bear in mind that it's a pressed pigment palette, so the more you tap off, the longer it's gonna be for you to blend the color. And it's even worse if you're trying to pack the color on the lid, so you kind of like want to have a maximum intensity as you're patting it on, as opposed to blending it on like I did on the lower lash line. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, generally I do like the palette. It is a very beautiful color story, perfect for spring summertime. I have reviewed the Vivid Pigments palette before on my channel, and I did say that I'm not 100% fully in love with it, again because it's a pressed pigment palette, and with pressed pigment palettes, aside from the fallout, it's just very temperamental in terms of what bases you use. Obviously today I used it because it works really well with the Juicy Boost palette, but this isn't the palette that I tend to reach for often. I have other rainbow palettes that, you know, I find, like Be Perfect, rainbow palettes, like Be Perfect and Stacey Marie palette. I don't have to put in too much work. It will pretty much work with any base, but with this one I need to be careful, and I also need to be careful not to pack the color in the same place in order not to cause patchiness. So that's about the only reason why I don't particularly reach for this palette. In as much as the payoff is there, the intensity is there, I just feel like it's very picky, very temperamental. And I think everything else I've used before on my channel. I've used Beauty Bakery foundation. The only other thing that I use newly is the Kikaye highlighter. Now Kikaye Cosmetics is a black owned brand. I do lip swatch for them, so definitely check their website out. They have beautiful eyeshadow palettes and beautiful highlighters, and this highlighter, guys, is just absolutely gorgeous. Texture wear, like literally just blends really nicely with my skin. And I didn't use a pore filling primer. I literally used the Revolution Pro 24K Gold Serum primer because my skin has been dry lately, and this just works really nicely. You can already see from the intensity of it that it's not one of those highlighters that just show off texture. It's one of those highlighters that are like creamy, and they just sit quite nicely on your face. But yeah, I think that's all the products that I want to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this look. It's giving me very Christmas, Thanksgiving type of vibes, but I knew that I really wanted to do like a white, red, and green type of look. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Remember, God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today, and I will catch you guys in a future video. And Black lives will always matter. See you guys soon. Okay.